woke up this morning and I prayed to the Most High. The sun is shining so bright. I'm blessed to live this life. Blessed be Yahawah. Blessed be Yahawah.
Shalom, y'all. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all the glory praises to the Most High. Bahasham, Yahawashi. Salakia for my tardiness. I had other stuff to do before this, and I didn't think it'd take me that long, so I'm so sorry. The water for y'all patience. We back with another Monday exhortation. Our first Most High. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. Bring out the foundational precepts. We're just go ahead and get into it. So let me do that. Your brother has blocked your screen, huh? Khan, Thawada, our first Messiah. Shalom, shalom. Okay, so let me do this. Y'all can see my screen, right? Okay. Okay, so yeah, let's just get into it. We're just gonna go ahead and get into it. Lord willing, sisters, week has started off on a strong foot. Lord willing, it won't be too long. I'm thinking maybe 35, 45 minutes. 1 Peter 4:11. If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of Yahawah. If any man minister, let him do it as of the ability which Yahawah giveth, that Yahawah in all things may be glorified through Yahawashi. Don't be praised in me and forever and ever. Amen. So everything we do, everything we say, want to be the oracles of the Most High. We don't want to speak out of our own belly, and everything that we do and say, we want to glorify Yahawashi because it is only of His ability, the ability that He gives us. We're only able to get on here, talk about these precepts, understand these precepts, talk to one another because of the Most High's mercy and grace, and because He allows us to. So, with everything, we want to praise Yahawashi all the days of our life. And then Hebrews 10:24. And let us consider one another to provoke unto love and to good works. So I'm on here to provoke my sisters unto love, to provoke y'all into good works, to keep enduring. So I'm pretty sure y'all have seen the title. Title of the video is "It Won't Always Be Like This. There is Hope." So I'm on here to provoke y'all to remember that there is hope at the end. Whatever you're going through, financial troubles, spiritual troubles, mental troubles with your spirits, physical health trouble with your spirits, whatever spiritual battles you're facing, it won't always be like this. There is light and hope at the end of the tunnel. You just got to see it through. Y'all know I get on here and I don't talk and just talk to y'all. I talk to myself. And 9 times out of 10, anything I say, I've been through it or I'm going through it. So I speak from experience of the Most High Yahawashi. So sometimes we go through very hard seasons in this walk, and sometimes it seems like it won't get any better. But I'm here to tell y'all through the prosperity Yahawashi, it will get better. And I'm not saying that just, like these motivational churches. It's gonna get better for you. Just have faith. Just call upon His name. It'll get better for you. I'm not doing that. It will get better because the Most High said it will, and He's not a man that He should lie. And so then it just really boils down to, do we really believe that it's going to get better? Do we really have faith? Are we losing hope? Are we holding on to Yahawashi? Or are we kind of wavering in this thing? So this video will be more so of a comforting video, just to encourage this to just keep enduring, because things will get better. So whatever y'all are facing, it's going to get better, sis. You just got to see it through. So that's what we're going to be going into today. Just having faith that the storm will pass. So let's go to Numbers 23:9 to kick it off. 19, so I give. And again, I want to say this for edification purposes. When I say Yahawah, that is whom I believe, whom the word calls God in Paleo Hebrew. Bahasham means in the name of, and Yahawashi is whom I believe, whom the world calls Jesus Christ in Paleo Hebrew. If you use another name, that's totally fine. I just do it for edification purposes. So for sisters that don't know, Numbers 23:19. Yahawah is not a man that He should lie, neither the son of man that He should repent. Hath He said, and shall He not do it? Or hath He spoken, and shall He not make it good? So the Most High is not a liar. Everything He said has come to pass, or it will come to pass. Everything written down, it's happened, or it's set in stone to happen. So the Most High, He doesn't just write things down and forget about it and say I'll get to it when I get. No, the Most High, He's not a man that He should lie. He makes His promises come to pass. So we have to have faith that no matter what we're going through, that things will get better because the Most High, He doesn't forsake the righteous. Um, so let's go to Ecclesiastes 3:1. To everything there is a season, a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance, a time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to get and a time to lose. Whew. that's cut right there. A time to keep and a time to cast away, a time to rent and a time to sow, a time to keep silence and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. Amen. It's a time for everything. Everything has its appointed season for it to happen. And so, what I want sisters to remember is this is just a season. Whatever you're going through is just the time being right now. It's just a season. Everything there's a season. I know I say this all the time in most of my videos. I say this a lot frequently. Um, no storm has ever lasted forever. The flood, in Genesis, that didn't last forever. Even when it rains outside, that didn't last forever. It was raining earlier today. It stopped raining. So you ever been outside or you ever been like driving by or even driving somewhere, even at the house, it'll rain and then 20 minutes later the sun be out. Like no storm ever lasts, bro. It be just a season. It comes and it goes. It comes and it passes away. There's no different thing than the things we go through in our life. Just how seasons come to end, new seasons come. Just how spring passes away, then winter comes. I'm not saying those are the seasons in order, but when one season passes, another one comes. And when one something goes away, something else comes and grows. So it's beauty in these seasons. It's beauty in these afflictions. We just have to see it through and continue to endure and cleave on Yahawashi because eventually you will flourish again. You will be restored. It'll get better. You just gotta believe it'll get better. So um, let's go to First Chronicles 16:11 because in the midst of these hard seasons, we don't want to get weary and woe is me and boo-hoo, crying all day long and not really seeking the Lord. We stop praying, we stop reading, we're not really doing what we should do in this truth as women. So the important thing is when we're going through these hard seasons is to seek the Lord and his strength, seek his face continually. First Chronicles 6:11. It's to seek the Most High day in and day out. Don't let nothing stop you from seeking the Most High. How about you, Most High? When things get hard, you continue to call upon the name of the Lord. You continue to pray. You continue to do your exhortations. You continue to put your brick in for the Most High. Um, we got to stay diligent. So, when we're going through these hard times, goodness gracious, we gotta. I'm sorry, girl, just smacked me in my face. We gotta praise the Most High in the hallway. We gotta praise the Most High in the hallway. So in the midst of these hard seasons, we gotta keep going. Our focus should be enduring. Our focus should be Cleveland. See how I should shy. Our focus should be showing up every day, still fighting, still praying, still reading, still fasting, reaching out to sisters. Two is better than one. Let me get that real quick. So while we're in these seasons, these really hard times, just keep going. Keep going. Ecclesiastes 4:9, two are better than one because they have a good reward for their labor. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. But woe to him that is alone when he falleth, for he have not another to help him up. Again, if two lie together, then they have heat, but how can one be warm alone? And if one prevail against him, two shall withstand him, and a threefold cord is not quickly broken. So it's two is better than one. So use this time to reach out to sisters. If you're really struggling, access to pray for you, access to fast with you. Look, don't be afraid to ask for prayer. Don't be afraid to access to fast with you. We gotta learn how to put off the old woman and be vulnerable in a sense. You know what I mean? I know it's not easy for a lot of people to be vulnerable and to open up about things they're battling with in their spiritual side. But it takes time for some people. And I'm not saying you got to tell sisters every little single thing you go through, but it is good to open up and be real about the things you struggle with because, again, two is better than one. And we go through these things common to man. So you might talk to a sister and you tell her what you're battling and come to find out she might have already went through that and she's able to help you. So we don't want to come into this walk thinking, oh, I got to do it alone. I don't need nobody. I got it. Everybody in the world backstabbed me, betrayed me. I don't trust nobody. We don't want to bring the energy into the truth because, of course, not all Israel is Israel, but you have some sincere sisters in here and it's truth that's genuinely trying to bear your burdens and genuinely gonna rebuke you when you need it and genuinely exactly boo boo and care about you. So I don't want sisters to have that attitude because we can't do it alone, man. If we could do it alone, we wouldn't need the Most High. We wouldn't need Hamashiach, Yahawashi, and we wouldn't need our sisters. But fact of the matter is, exactly. Yes. Fact of the matter is, we need the Most High. We need Hamashiach, Yahawashi. We need our sisters. So we just gotta be humble in a sense and be willing to be vulnerable and let us know, hey, I need prayer. So when you're going through these really hard times, I want to make too long with it, so I'm gonna move on. But when you're going through these really hard times, hey man, don't stop plowing. Continue to seek the Most High. Continue to reach out to sisters. So this is 1 Corinthians 10:13. There have no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But Yahawah is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above the you are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape that you may be able to bear it. So, our praise the Most High. Moving on, let's go to Psalms 34, 17 through 18. Y'all gotta bear with me. I got a growing baby. Shalom, sis. Shalom. I'm so sorry. And I can't edit none of this out, so look, this is my life. I just have to bear with me. Psalm 34 and 17. Psalm 34 and 17. We're going to start at 15 and we're going to read down to 20. We're just going to read down to 22, okay? The eyes of the Lord are upon the righteous, and his ears are open unto their cry. The face of the Lord is against them to do evil, to cut off the remembrance of them from the earth. The righteous cry, and the Lord heareth, and delivereth them out of all their troubles. The Lord is nigh unto them that have a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivereth him out of them all. He keepeth all his bones, not one of them is broken. Evil shall slay the wicked, and they that hate the righteous shall be desolate. The Lord redeemeth the soul of his servants, and none of them that trust in him shall be desolate. So the Most High, he hears our cry. He won't forsake us. He's by our side. And when we're really in these lower states, the Most High is just to uplift us. He delivers us out of all of our troubles. It said right here in verse 19, he keepeth, many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivereth him out of them all. Verse 17, the righteous cry, and the Lord heareth and delivereth them out of all their troubles. It didn't say some troubles. It didn't say only spiritual troubles, only financial troubles, all troubles. And of course, everything's spiritual, but whatever you're going through, the Most High is just to deliver you out of all of it. Not some of it, all of it. All of it. Everybody say all of it. Literally all of it. It just boils down to the Most High's timing, man. When he sees fit. And it boils down to your endurance. Are you able to endure? Do you believe the Most High can lift you out of these things? So I just really want sisters to meditate upon these things and to remember that no matter what's on your plate, no matter what you got going on right now, no matter what you're faced with, the Most High, he hears you. He hears your cry. He sees you trying. And he's going to uplift you in due season because that's what his word says. Come on now. I'm sorry, y'all. The Most High is just to uplift us, man. So we got to keep going. Let's go to Psalms. Let's stay in Psalms. Let's go to 37 and 25. Psalms 37 and 25. I have been young and I'm old, yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. So the Most High, hey, David said, look, I've been young in my prime. I've been old with gray hair, and I have never seen the righteous forsaken. I've never seen them begging for anything. So how much more us in this walk? Stop touching my keyboard. Us in this walk trying to keep these laws, such as commandments, the Most High doesn't forsake us, man. He doesn't forsake us. He makes sure we have everything we need. Even during the most hard seasons, we never go without. He always makes a way, even when we don't know how or don't understand. The Most High doesn't forsake us. So whatever you're going through, just remember these precepts. Remember these precepts. Write them down. Read them every day if you have to. Write them on sticky notes. Put them on your fridge. when you're going through these really hard times, these are the things you got to keep in mind. Because if you don't, Satan's going to plague your mind. Oh, the Lord, he's not going to come through for you. Just stop reading. It's never going to get better. We have to rebuke those thoughts, because I'd be lying if I said I didn't have thoughts like that. I've had to rebuke them. I've had to repent from them. But these are the things we have to meditate on and continue to remind ourselves on, that the Most High got me because his word said it. And as long as I'm doing my part and keeping his commandments and, with a sincere heart, sincere, pure intention to the best of my ability, as long as I'm doing my part for his ministry, he's going to uplift me and make a way. So these are the things we have to remind ourselves. Now let's stay in Psalms. We're going to go to Psalms 40 and 1 through 2. The water sis. She said, we understand. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of y'all and your patience. Shalom, yada yada. Shalom. That's my girl. I was actually thinking about you. I'm gonna text you, Lord willing. I promise you I was thinking about you, but I've been busy. Psalm 40 and 1. Y'all be saying Psalm or Psalms. It'd be funny because online I say it says it has the S, but like on my physical Bible, there's no S. It's Psalm. I just say Psalms. It sounds right to me. Either the one sounds right. But Psalms 40 and 1. I waited patiently for the Lord, and he inclined unto me and heard my cry. He brought me up also out of an horrible pit, out of the miry clay, and set my feet upon a rock and established my goings. And he hath put a new song in my mouth, even praises to our God. Many shall see it and fear and shall trust in the Lord. Blessed is that man that maketh the Lord his trust and respecteth not the proud, nor such as turn aside to lies. Many, O Lord my God, are thy wonderful works which thou hast done, and thy thoughts which to us were, they cannot be reckoned up in order unto thee. If I would declare and speak of them, they are more than can be numbered. And I was reading that. I read that last night before I went to bed. It was like the verse of the day. And I just thought that was so mighty and beautiful and powerful. And this morning I went back to it. And, the Most High, we have to wait patiently on the Most High because he hears us. We just have to be patient. We have to just endure and wait for the Most High to uplift us and wait for things to get better. But sisters, during these times, our faith cannot waver. There might be times where you lack and things shall happen on you. You have to rebuke that and repent. Because, if it ain't faith, it's sin. Romans 14:23. And it's impossible to please the Most High if we don't have faith. That's Hebrews 11:6. Let's just read it real quick. I didn't want to get it because I want to jump the gun. I was going to get into that later, but I'm going to just read it real quick. So I'm going to paraphrase it. And because these words of life are beautiful. Why paraphrase? Hebrews 11:6. But without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to Yahawah must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. So we have to believe the God that we serve. We have to believe that he's the one that carried us out of Egypt. We have to believe that he literally split the Red Sea. We have to believe that he turned water into blood. We have to believe that Hamashiach and Yahawashi turned water into wine. We have to believe that all Hamashiach had to do was touch somebody and they was healed. These are the things we have to believe, that Hamashiach and Yahawashi can do anything. We have to understand who we serve, man, that there's nothing too hard for him, and that he's a rewarder of those that diligently seek him. So as long as we diligently seek the Most High day in and day out, making sure we're reading, praying, studying, fasting, making these things a routine in our life, because he is our life, Deuteronomy 30:20, the Most High is going to reward us. So we have to stay patient. We have to stay the course during these hard seasons. And the Most High just uplift us. We just got to keep our minds focused on the Most High. That's what we got to do. This Deuteronomy 30:20, that thou mayest love the Lord thy God, and that thou mayest obey his voice, and that thou mayest cleave unto him. For he is thy life and the length of thy days, that thou mayest dwell in the land which the Lord swore to thy fathers, to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, to give them. So the Most High is our life. So we have to continue to seek him. He is our life. We need him to stay spiritually alive. So no matter what you're going through, you got to stay the course. You got to keep your eyes on the prize. But back to Psalms 40 and 1 through 4. So the Most High, he's just uplift us. He wants to put a new song in our mouth. He wants to give us new things. He wants to restore us. He wants to uplift us. He wants to bless us. But we just got to continue to stay the course. And let's go to one more in Psalms. Psalms heavy right now. 14. Psalms 20:6. Now I know that the Lord saveth his anointed. He will hear him from his holy heaven with the saving strength of his right hand. So the Most High, he saves his anointed. He saves us. He is able to uplift us and help us from his holy heaven. And David said, now know I that the Lord saved us. David said, I know he saves his anointed. David didn't question it. He knew the Most High was just and able to deliver us. He didn't doubt it. So the same way with us, we have to believe, and we can't doubt it. We have to know that the Most High is going to come through, know that he's going to save us and uplift us from these lower states. And it's okay. I go back to Psalms 40 because it's something I wanted to touch on and I forgot to touch on. So when David talks about the mirror clay, I Googled it one time and and of course I assumed the mirror clay was like sadness, but I wanted to see what that mirror clay was. So I'm gonna go to it. Oh my goodness. I've been getting beat up. Okay, let me go. What does mirror clay mean in the Bible? Okay. I might have to go to Google for this because I was on Google and I looked at it. Okay. What does David mean by mirror clay in the Bible? You want to get more bread?
Air. It's cold in here.
Okay. Desperately trapped in absently dark circumstances. Okay, that's pretty much what it is, but it was other words like devastated, depressed, sad, but it's not popping up. Microsoft be tripping sometimes, but so when David talks about the mirror clay, he's talking about hard times, man, devastating hard times. So sometimes we're going to be in these mirror clays, but the Most High, David said he brought me also out of an horrible pit, out of the mirror clay, and set my feet upon a rock and established my goings. David said the Most High, he uplifted me. He brought me out of my storm. He got me back on my feet, and he allowed me to keep enduring and stay at the course. So just how the Most High did that for David, he can do that for us. We have to just continue to endure and believe and just be patient because the Most High will uplift us from these hard times. Things will get better. They will. Whatever you're going through is not the end of it's not the end all be all. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of your walk, even though it seems like it's so hard and you don't know how you're enduring no more at this point. Of course, the Most High, but it's just really hard for you right now. You might have wicked thoughts about going back to the world. I've had wicked thoughts like that pop in my mind, just be honest, in this flesh. I've had to repent, rebuke them. But we might have those type of thoughts. We might have thoughts about it's just so hard. I'm tired. I'm ready to just throw in a towel. But we have to keep enduring because, one, we want to make it to the kingdom of heaven. And two, we want to reap the fruit of our labors in this walk, man. So let's go to... Oh, actually, I want to read this poem for y'all. We're almost done. We're about halfway through. I want to read this poem for y'all. And so this sister, she sent us this song. She sent me this song. It's called "Live Through It" by James Fortune. And one of these lyrics, some of these lyrics stood out. It was so beautiful. It go like this. I don't want to get copyrighted, so just go listen to it.
I don't own copyright to none of this.
I don't own copyright to none of this, in my head said.
Fair use.
Fair use. Okay. Don't take my video down, Esau. I don't want to get copyrighted, so just play it on your own time. But it said, you made a mistake, you can live through it, but Yahawah won't throw you away, you can live through it. He'll give you favor even after a failure. It's working for your good. You may not see it right now, but it's working for your good. You'll feel like you're at the breaking point. It's working for your good. Ew. But God's about to reverse it. You're good and give you back double. You're good. If we believe that, say it's working for my good. My good. I may have problems. My good. But my problems don't have me. My good. God's making it work for my good. This is not the end. No, this will not be the end for you. There's life after this is over. So live through it. See that? I mean, everything that I'm saying in this video just got summed up into a song. I mean, it's working together for your good. What they said again? Hold on, let me reread it. You may not see it, but it's working together for your good. The Most High is about to reverse it for your good. You may have problems, but them problems don't got you. You're good. Like there's life after this. It's not the end, man. It's hope at the end of the tunnel. Even though it feels dark right now and it feels like you're at your breaking point, the Most High is doing it so you can be better. He's doing it so he can be glorified. He's working it together for your good. You just gotta believe that. You gotta keep enduring. You gotta see the course because things will get better. Pray. She want milk. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. All right. Let's go to the poem. Let me read this poem. Okay. It's called Footsteps. Footsteps. Poem. All right. You can find it on Google. They say they don't know who wrote it. So let's zoom in. Okay. All right. I dreamed I was walking along the beach with the Lord, and across the sky flashed scenes from my life. For each scene, I noticed two sets of footprints in the sand. One belonged to me, and the other to the Lord. When the last scene of my life flashed before us, I looked back at the footprints in the sand, and I noticed that many times along the path of my life, there was only one set of footprints. Also noticed that it happened at the very lowest and saddest times of my life. This really bothered me, and I questioned the Lord about it. Lord, you said that once I decided to follow you, you will walk with me all the way. But I have noticed that during the most troublesome times in my life, there's only one set of footprints. I don't understand why in times when I needed you the most, you should leave me. The Lord replied, my precious, precious child, I love you, and I will never, never leave you during your times of trial and suffering. When you saw only one set of footprints, it was then that I carried you. Ooh, hallelujah. Amen and amen. That is so beautiful. So let's get some precepts on that. Let's get some precepts. You gotta get the precepts. Gotta get the precepts. That's just so beautiful. A lot of us, we might be at our lowest. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. A lot of us, we might very well be at our lowest. It may feel like you're alone. It may feel like you don't know where the Most High is. It may seem like you don't feel His presence. It may feel like you can't keep going anymore. It may be really hard for you right now. I mean, I don't know. It's 5 sisters on here. I don't know what y'all are going through. I don't even know what 5 sisters are on here. Should I say Shalom? But I don't know. I don't know what y'all are going through. I don't know how y'all feeling. But it might be really hard. But just remember that the Most High, He is there with you. Even when you don't feel it, when you don't see it, when you don't see what He's doing, He's there. He's working it to your good. And He's carrying you. He's giving you strength to keep going. Here you go. Actually, hold on. I think I got some. It's like, y'all, give me 1 second. Hold on. All right, I'm back. The water for y'all patience. All praise the Most High. I had to put Brielle some milk. Okay. All praise to the Most High. The water for y'all patience. Sis said it's hard right now. It may be hard for a lot of y'all right now, and we just gotta continue to endure. And sis, just know that it's gonna get better. And like I said, I'm not trying to sound like these Christian pastors just talking about motivational stuff like, oh, just believe in, just call upon His name and you'll be saved and it'll get better in that prosperity gospel. I'm not here to do that because we got to do our part too. We got to keep these commandments and stay faithful to Yahawashi no matter what we go through. So I'm not here to give you prosperity gospel, tell you what you want to hear. But it will get better as long as we stay the course. We continue to call upon the name of the Most High and seek Him day in and day out. It will get better because He's just to uplift His servants. He doesn't forsake His servants. So as long as we continue to be his servants, do those things that are pleasing his sight, the Most High is just, man. He doesn't forget us. So let's go to and we're finna get into that. We got a few more. We're almost done. So hang in there with me, y'all. Y'all ain't got nothing to do. I mean, y'all might, but hang in there with me. So let's go to Isaiah 41 and 10. Fear thou not, for I'm with thee. Be not dismayed, for I'm thy God. I will strengthen thee. Yeah, I will help thee. I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. So the Most High, He's upholding us. He's helping us, and He's giving He's giving us strength to keep going. So. My head over here trying to put the air on 76. Crazy. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, like it was freezing. That probably got cold.
Deuteronomy 31 and 6. Be strong and of good courage. Fear not, nor be afraid of them. For the Lord thy God, he it is that doth go with thee. He will not fail thee nor forsake thee. So the Most High, he doesn't forsake us. He's with us every step of the way. We have to be strong and of good courage. That's a commandment, y'all. This isn't a law. This is a law. This is a law. Being strong, being of good courage, not fearing or being afraid. So let's go to the definition of courage, because that's a commandment. Strength in the face of pain or grief, the ability to do something that frightens one, courageousness, daring, um, fearlessness, boldness, audacity, determination. Opposite is timidity, cowardice. So when we're going through the different afflictions we're going through in our life, we can't chicken out, man. That's why Proverbs 24 and 10 say, if thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small. Proverbs 24 and 10, if thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small. So we don't want to be cowardice women, and we faint in the day of adversity, we faint when tribulation comes. That's a commandment to be strong. That is a commandment to be strong and of good courage. Being strong when we're faced with our afflictions, being strong when we're faced with pain. And it's not always easy, or it's not always easy. I'm tell you right now, it's not always easy to be strong, but it's okay because we get our strength from the Most High. That's why we lean on Yahawah Bahasham. That's why we lean on Him, because He's our strength. He's the one that carries us. He's the one that allows us to keep going. It's only of Him that we're even able to keep enduring, because it was of our own strength. A lot of us, none of us would be here. If it wasn't for the Most High's mercy, none of us would be here. So it's only of the Most High strength. So it's okay when it's hard, because you lean on the Most High. Let's see. Strong, able to withstand great force or pressure, showing determination, self-control, and good judgment, not easily disturbed, upset, or affected. You're not letting everything move you on this walk. Got so many doggone definitions for strong. Bakan, exerting great force. Okay, let's get some synonyms. Powerful, tough, hardy, mighty. Synonyms: weak. I mean, the Most High doesn't want weak soldiers. Let's go to 2 Timothy 2 and 3. Second Timothy 2 and 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Hamashiach Yahawashi. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the fears of this life, that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier. And if a man also strive for masters, yet is he not crowned, except he strive lawfully. So we're supposed to be soldiers for the Most High Yahawashi. Princess soldiers, okay? We want to be warrior daughters of Zion, as the sister Yahawah said, and the Most High doesn't want weak soldiers. So that's a commandment to be strong when faced with affliction, because the Most High won't forsake us. And let's go back. Let's go to the definition of forsake. Abandon, give up, turn one's back on, reject, leave behind, desert. Opposite, stay with, return to. So the Most High doesn't oh, my bad. The Most High, He stays with us. The Most High stays with us. He doesn't abandon us. He doesn't leave us. He doesn't reject us. So those are the things we have to remember in our walk. Let's go to Isaiah 46 and 3. All right. And this goes well with that poem. Hearken unto me, O house of Jacob, and all the remnant of the house of Israel, which are born by me from the belly, which are carried from the womb, and even to your old age. I am he, even to hoar hairs will I carry you. I have made, and I will bear. Even I will carry and will deliver you. So the Most High, He's carrying us. So let's go to Psalms 28 and 7. Precept upon precept. Psalms 27, the Lord is my strength and my shield. My heart trusted in him, and I am helped. Therefore, my heart greatly rejoiceth, and with my song will I praise him. So the Most High, let's get verse 6 too. Blessed be the Lord, because he hath heard the voice of my supplications. So the Most High, he hears our supplications. The Most High is our strength. He's the one carrying us. He's the one by our side. So again, when you don't feel like, when it doesn't feel like it, when you feel like you're literally on your last leg, when you feel like you're about to lose your mind, you're about to literally spaz out, because I've been there before, crying, and you just feel like you about to explode and you can't take it no more, and it's just hard. Most High's carrying you. He's right there with you. He's giving you strength. He's holding you on, and he's our strength. So continue to lean on the Most High. So let's go to let's go to Hebrews 6 and 10, because the Most High, again, he says he won't leave us or forsake us. He sees our effort. He sees your effort. He sees your enduring. He sees us trying to fight when it's hard. He sees your tears. He hears your cry. He sees you at night when you're crying, and he sees you. And he won't leave you. So let's go to Hebrews 6 and 10, because that's not who the Most High is. He's not a God that leaves us and just forget about us. He's not that type of, I mean, just think about it, would our parents just drop us off in the middle of the street and just leave us and never come see us again? I would hope not, but none of our parents did that. Well, hopefully not, but and even the Most High, he talks about that in Isaiah. Let me see if I can get it. Okay, that's Isaiah 49 and 15. Can a woman forget her second child, that she should not have compassion on the son of her womb? Yeah, they may forget, yet I will not forget thee. Behold, I have graven thee upon the palms of my hands. Thy walls are continually before me. So even, unfortunately, there are some moms out here that forget about their kids and things like that. Unfortunately, even with that, the Most High, he doesn't forget us. The Most High doesn't forget us. He's not a father that He's not a parent, a father that leaves us and leaves us hanging and stranded in the dirt. He's a God and Father that's there for us and that's comforting. I know that we talk, we understand the Most High's judgment, but the Most High, he's not just a mean bad guy. He's a father. He's our Father. He's full of love as well. Although he has that wrath side, but we have to remember the other side to the Most High as well. He's compassionate. He's long suffering. He's loving. He's kind, and he doesn't forget us. He doesn't forsake us and leave us there. The Most High cares about us, and those are the things we have to remember, that the Most High loves you. And so this is Hebrews 6 and 10. For Yahawah is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which you have showed toward his name, and that you have ministered to the saints and do minister. So the Most High, he's not unfair. He's just. He's not unfair, unrighteous to forget the hard work you've put in behind closed doors, the times you've continued to show up when it's been hard. That girl eyes got big. She okay, y'all. The Most High, he's not unrighteous to forget those times you've continued to show up, even on your hardest days. So those are the things we have to remember, y'all. And I was thinking about another precept. Let's go to Sirach 2 and 10, because these are some characteristics and traits of the Most High that we don't talk about enough. Is more to the Most High than wrath and judgment and destruction and punishment. He has that just balance as well. This is Sirach 2 and 10. Look at the generation of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord was confounded, or did anybody in his fear was forsaken, or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins and saveth in time of affliction. Heavy on the save in time of affliction. So, sisters, the Most High, that's who he is. He saves us in our afflictions. He loves us. He's patient with us. He's merciful toward us. And these are things we have to continue to pray for, that he continue to show these things upon us, because we don't want to abuse his mercy and grace, and we don't want it to I'm just leave it there. So let's go to Revelation 22 and 12. Did I say that right? Revelation 22 and 12. So these are some good precepts to meditate on, y'all, and to keep in our mind when we're going through different seasons in our life. Um, and behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me to give every man according as his work shall be. So the Most High, He's going to reward us according to our work. So that's why I say also it's important to make sure that we're doing what we have to do as well. We have to continue to seek the Most High. It's a two-way street. Faith without works is dead. You can have the faith that He'll with you, but where are your works? You got to continue to pray. You got to continue to fast. You got to continue to read and study and continue to, stay connected with sisters. You can't just give up and walk away just because it got hard. Nothing worth having in life is going to be easy to get, whether it's trying to get up out of the season you're in or even just the kingdom. It's just not just going to be easy. You got to put that work in and you got to endure. Um, so it's a just balance. This is Romans 4:21, and being fully persuaded that what He had promised, He was able also to perform. So this also goes well with Numbers 23:19, that the Most High is not a man that He should lie. He's a promise keeper, right? That's another characteristic of the Most High. He's a promise keeper. He doesn't break His promise. So um, these are some good things to remember, sisters. Let's go to Sirach again. Let's go to Sirach 2 and 3. Let's just read the whole thing, but I really just want to harp on 3. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thyself for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. Cleave unto Him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Believe in Him, and He will help thee. Order thy way right, and trust in Him. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for His mercy, and go not aside lest ye fall. Ye that fear the Lord, believe Him, and your reward shall not fail. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good, and for everlasting joy and mercy. Let's go to 12. Woe be to fearful hearts and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth 2 ways. Woe unto him that is faint hearted, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended. Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will you do when the Lord shall visit you? They that fear the Lord will not disobey His word, and they that love Him will keep His ways. They that fear the Lord will seek that which is well pleasing unto Him, and they that love Him shall be filled with the law. They that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in His sight, saying, we will fall into the hands of the Lord and not into the hands of men. For as His majesty is, so is His mercy. So it says, woe to those that are faint-hearted, woe to those that don't believe, woe to you that have lost patience, woe to you that have fearful hearts and faint hands, and sin to go 2 ways. Let's look at woe. What does woe mean? Great sorrow or distress. Okay, they being modest with that, because in the blue it say destruction. Let's see. Oh, they don't got that's not in the blue letter, but woe definitely means destruction as well. They being modest with that definition. But we don't want terrible things to come upon us because we don't have faith, because we're losing patience, because we're not seeking the Most High how we should. So even through everything we're going through, we don't want to disobey the Most High word. We want to continue to love Him and keep His ways no matter what, and cleave unto Him and depart not away, because we're going to be increased at our last end. So that's the whole point of this video. That precept is, you don't sum it up, but that's a great precept, that there may as be increased at that last end. The whole message I'm trying to bring out is that we will be increased at our last end, but we have to continue to cleave unto the Most High and don't depart. So whatever you're facing with, don't depart from the Most High. Continue to cleave Him, continue to seek Him, and continue to go harder for Him, because you're going to be increased at your last end, and it's not always going to be like this. Hey, that's my twin right there. Shalom, shalom, shalom. So let's go to 1 Peter 5 and 10. It says, but the God of our grace, who hath called us unto His, hold on, I want to read it in the standard. 1 Peter 5 and 10. But the God of our grace, who hath called us into His eternal glory by Hamashiach Yahawashi, after that you have suffered a while, make you perfect, establish, strengthen, settle you. After we have suffered a while, we're going to be made perfect, we're going to be established, we're going to be strengthened, we're going to be settled. After we've suffered a while, things will get better. After we've suffered a while, things will get better. And when you read that in different translation, it says, in the NLT, it says that after you suffer a while, the Most High will restore you. After you have suffered a while, things will get better. You will be better. You will come out as gold. Your situation will come out as gold. It's all working together for our good. But we have to suffer a while. We have to endure that suffering. Remember that it's just a season. So I got 5 closing precepts And before I get into those, so and this is just the spirit that I did this video because um it's just a spirit, man. It's just, man, the spirit, man. I was on YouTube earlier, around 4 o'clock, as I was actually writing down the precepts to prepare for this lesson, and I was finna put on Baby Einstein for my daughter Brielle, and I came this sister that I don't even know. I'm not subscribed to her. She just popped up on my YouTube out of nowhere, and her video was titled "The storm is passing" or "The storm is over. Things are about to get good." I was like, bro, that is literally the spirit. That is literally the spirit. That is literally the spirit, because that's practically pretty much what I was going to what I was going to be going into. That the storm is not going to last forever, and things are eventually going to get better. And that was definitely confirmation to the spirit. I love when the Most High gives me that confirmation that I'm doing the right topic of a video. He does that frequently with me. He always gives me some type of confirmation that, okay, this is the video I want you to do. And it's always beautiful through the spirit. And it also hit home for me with personal things I have going on in my life, that things eventually will get better and the storm is eventually going to pass. So this is the encouragement I want to give to sisters, that whatever you're facing, I know it's hard, sis, but you got to keep going. You got to keep going, because things will get better. And like I said, I'm not trying to be no prosperity gospel or nothing like that. But the Most High, He's not a man that He should lie, and His word is true. But we have to continue to make sure we do our part. So let's get a few closing precepts, and then we'll be done. But something that she said in the video was, "Don't give up on the Most High." She didn't say the Most High, but I'm saying Most High. But don't give up on the Most High, because He won't give up on you. So that's the point. We don't want to give up on the Most High, because He will not give up on us. He will make your end will be better than your beginning. Do you hear me? We see Job. His end was greater than his beginning. Don't give up on the Most High, because He will restore your beginning. So look at the sisters and the people around you. Think about their testimonies, because if the Most High did it for them, believe that He can do it for you too. And then even just remember the things He delivered you from before, He can do it again. So let's get our closing precepts, and let's go to Ecclesiastes. We're just gonna read through them. 7 and 8. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. So we want to be patient when we're going through these different times of our life, because that's better than being proud. We don't want to be prideful, thinking we got it all together. We don't need the Most High. Oh, the Most High ain't coming through for me on this. I'm done. I'm tired of this walk. I'm done. We want to move in a humble, powerful spirit. Like we want to always remain humble and submissive to the Most High, whatever His will may be, and just being patient during these tribulations, because better is the end of a thing than the beginning, baby. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Better is the end of a thing. So stay the course, y'all. Stay the course. So let's go to Job 42. Not 432. That'll be a lot of chapters, boy. Oh my goodness. Job 42 and 11. No, it's 12. So the Lord blessed the latter end of Job more than his beginning, for he had 14,000 sheep and 6,000 camels and 1,000 yoke of oxen and 1,000 she asses. He had also 7 sons and 3 daughters. He called the name of the first Jemima, and the name of the second Keziah, and the name of the third Karen Hapuk. I'm sorry if I'm butchering this. In all the land were no women found so fair as the daughters of Job, and their father gave them inheritance among their brethren. If the Most High did it for Job, the Most High can do it for us, Lord willing, as long as we strive to be upright as Job. That's the point. It's a two-way street. Most High's not a genie. We won't just get to do whatever we want and then, manifestation. God, I wish. No, we have to make sure we do our part. We have to stay the course and continue to be obedient, diligent servants, because the Most High is a rewarder of those that diligently seek Him. You heard it from Hebrews 11 and 6. You didn't hear it from me. It's in the scriptures. Thus saith the Lord. So we got to continue to diligently seek the Most High if we want to be uplifted and if we want to reap the fruit of our labor. You can't grow weary, baby. You cannot grow weary. You have to continue to endure. And like I said, I know that it's going to be hard. Okay, it's going to be hard. Sometimes seasons of life is going to be extremely, extremely hard. But with the Most High, I can do all things to whom I shall Yahawashi. That's what we have to remind ourselves. It's not of our strength. It's the Most High carrying us. It's the Most High giving us strength. It's the Most High. So as long as you lean on Him, you will be okay. Even during your darkest moments, your darkest times of your life that you never have thought you would have ever experienced, and it just don't seem like it's gonna get no better, you just lean on the Most High, because He's not gonna forsake you. And your ending will be better than your beginning. So Psalms 27:14. Just gotta lean on Him. I'm telling you. Psalms 27:14. Wait on the Lord, be of good courage, and He shall strengthen thine heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord. So just wait on Him. Be of good courage, and He shall strengthen you. And even on a more spiritual level, this life ain't forever, and hopefully we get the hell up out of here one day. Revelation 21:1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from Yahawah out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of Yahawah is with men, and He will dwell with them, and they shall be His people. And Yahweh Himself shall be with him and be their God. And Yahweh shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, no crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. So most high willing, there's going to come a time where we won't even be in this captivity anymore. We'll be, Lord willing, in the kingdom. Lord willing, we'll never have to, never, ever, ever have to worry about pain and sorrow and demons and financial troubles and sicknesses. We'll be in a new body, Lord willing. But these are the things we have to endure through if we want to get there. Nothing worth life in heaven is going to be easy to get, especially the kingdom of heaven. And there shall no, let's get Acts 14:22 real quick. Acts 14:22. Confirming the souls of the disciple and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of Yahawah. Oh my goodness. We will not be able to get the kingdom without going through hell and back, basically. So we got to continue to endure, because even in this carnal life, we want the Most High to lift us from our lower states, financial troubles and health problems and seasons that are hard. But even on a more beautiful, bigger level, we want to get uplifted from this life, from this filthy, wicked, nasty flesh. We want to get uplifted from this life. So we have to continue to endure through everything that the Most High sends our way. Remember that He's doing it for a reason. It's working together for our good, even when we don't understand it. We have to increase in faith and truly believe, man, that the Most High can do anything. So let's go to Amos 9:13-15. Let me just start at 14. And I will bring again the captivity of my people of Israel, and they shall build the waste cities and inhabit them. And they shall plant vineyards and drink the wine thereof. They shall also make gardens to eat the fruit of them. I will plant them upon their land, and they shall no more be pulled up out of their land, which I have given them, saith the Lord thy God. So all praises to Hamashiach, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. That's what we're trying to do one day, man. We, Lord willing, we're trying to be in our own land. And this will be the closing precept. Galatians 6:9. And let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. I'm going to read it again. I'm going to read it 3 times. And let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. Everybody read it with me. Everybody read it with me. Read it with me. Everybody read it with me. And let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. So Lord willing, this video was edifying. Gosh, I did not know it was going to be an hour, but all praise to the Most High. Lord willing, sisters got some good edification. This video, I'm going to have to rewatch this. It's just, man, the Spirit's moving, man. Makes my fears feel so good that the Most High is with us. And Lord willing, as long as we just continue to do our part, seeking the Most High, things will get better. So, Lord willing, sisters continue to endure, man. And just remember, in due season we'll reap if we don't faint. So don't faint, don't grow weary. Continue to trust in the Most High. Continue to call upon His name, and know that this dark season, this too shall pass. And actually, I have one more precept. Psalms 35, it just came to mind. You know what they say? Joy coming in the morning. The Lord said it first. For His anger endureth but a moment, and His favor is life. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. So joy is eventually going to come. So whatever sisters are battling, I pray that the Most High gives you strength to keep enduring. That's my prayer to all of y'all and to all of us, is that we just continue to endure with a sound mind, and the Most High keeps His hands over us, because with His strength, with His Spirit, we can overcome and endure all things. So I love y'all so much. Call Yahawashi. Prayer call this Wednesday, Lord willing, 6:40 Eastern time. My website is in the description box. If you need to contact me, it's at the beginning of my intro, my email, and then the website in my description box. I put it, that's in the description box. Just click it, you'll see a contact. You can contact me through there if you need anything, prayer requests. And also, That's where you RSVP to get the prayer call link to your email. So Sister Lily, she has Bible study tomorrow, 7:30. Link is in her Instagram bio, at Lily Among Thorns. Actually, I think the Bible study is at 7. Let me check real quick. Bear with me. Yes, at 7. And then she has her book club on 7:30 on Wednesday after the prayer call. And then, the WFI sisters, they host a call at 7:30. Scripture with Susanna Friday, 6:30. Soldiers of Yahawah, elder sister hosts a Bible study 9 o'clock. So get this edification, get this word while you can. I love y'all. Call it Bahasham. Shalom.